Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. I'm Deanna Utrusky, and for this very first session, I would like to take you on a journey of discovery into the world of Cosmoprof. First, we will explore the main features of this 54th edition of Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna. Then, we will share an overview of the global events and new projects that comprise the Cosmoprof International Network. To begin, I am honored to welcome to the stage Mr. Antonio Bruzzona, General Manager of Cosmoprof Bologna Fiere.
Good morning. Thank you to be here. Good morning. Thanks, Diana, for the introduction. I'm pleased to welcome you all to the Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna 2023. Cosmoprof is a fundamental pillar for Bologna Fiere Group, as well as for Italian economy, and it has become a key player in the trade show industry worldwide. Even when it was impossible to organize an international trade show, Cosmoprof increased its prestige and brand awareness worldwide, developing new digital tools and adapting to format to the actual networking models. Furthermore, we reinforced our strategic collaboration with our international partners in order to strengthen the role of Cosmoprof as main business partner for beauty stakeholders all over the world. As a result, in 2022, we were the first international B2B events taking place after the pandemic, with attendees traveling to Bologna from 114 countries. We held successful events in Las Vegas, Bangkok, and Mumbai, and we achieved enriching operation in the Far East region with a special events in Singapore. Further to that, on January, we signed the official agreement for a new joint venture with Informa Market and PBA, Professional Beauty Association, for a new Cosmoprof events in Miami in 2024, creating a, yes, applause. Yeah. It's a big effort, and I think it's good to have an applause. In 2024, creating a synergy with the local beauty events in the United States. There were many other new projects on the horizon, which will make a Cosmoprof the reference B2B platform for stakeholders all over the world. I would like to thank our international partners for their collaboration and for their commitment in supporting with us the whole industry. Together we will be stronger, together we will reshape the business of beauty. And the presence of our colleague of Informa, I think that show in our relation and our strength. Thank you. And at the end, thanks. And at the thanks, I would like to thanks as well the exhibitor who are attending the exhibition this year, because they are our source of energy. And thanks to the 29 country pavilion which are adding international appeal and value to this edition. I wish you all profitable 2023 edition of Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna, and I kindly invite you to follow the next events and project of the Cosmoprof networks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Bruzzona. Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna is an impressive edition with 2,984 exhibitors from 64 countries and attendees from 140 countries who have booked their visit to Bologna. The success of this edition is the best proof of the leading role that Cosmoprof plays in the B2B event space for our global industry. Cosmoprof is a perfect combination of all the most strategic elements needed to do business. It is a global hub for all stakeholders, a place to present the latest products, to meet with current partners and connect with new peers. Cosmoprof is a place to discover new possibilities and new ideas needed to be competitive in the marketplace. So all my compliments go to Mr. Enrico Zanini, General Manager of Cosmoprof Bologna Fiere. My thanks also to the Cosmoprof team. To share an overview of Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna 2023 and the 3 main salons, I am glad to invite to the stage now Antonia, Head of Sales for Cosmopac, Samantha Rinaldi, Head of Sales for Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna, Francesca Maturi, Head of Business Development, and Milena Del Grosso, Manager of the Consumer Goods Division at the Italian Trade Agency, or ITA. Welcome. It's really great for us to meet some of the team who work on this amazing show. Thank you for being here. Antonia, let's start with an overview of Cosmopac, which is the area dedicated to the beauty supply chain. I know that Cosmopac is continually growing. Tell us, what are the main features for this edition?
Thank you, Diana, and welcome and good morning to everybody. It's really a pleasure to be here and celebrate this 54th edition, which is really a milestone, yes. I would say. Yes, there are a lot of novelties in the show, a lot of things happening. I think that you can see it also from the welcome area here outside. Cosmopac, as you said, it's the sector of the show devoted to the entire supply chain. We can boast really to welcome all the segments in the supply chain. So from raw materials, ingredients, to machinery, which welcomes processing machines, packaging, filling, to contract and private label, to packaging itself, primary and secondary. This year, we can boast 515 exhibitors, which is really a huge number, yes, compared to the past. And this represents, of course, the importance of the sector. 38 countries means that exhibitors from all the corners of the world come to Bologna to take novelties, to bring innovation, and really to inspire the beauty industry. So this year features, apart from the dates, everybody have noticed that we only have 3 days instead of 4, which has been a big change in the format of the exhibition. But this was done to meet the request, especially of the foreign buyers who come from 150 countries. So it means really a huge traffic going on in these 3 days. And they prefer usually to travel during the weekdays. So this was really done on purpose to meet especially the professionals' requests. One of the main features of Cosmopac and a special focus is the ingredient zone. This segment, which is the first ring of the supply chain, was already present in the show, but exhibitors, let's say, were scattered in the 5 halls of Cosmopac. This year, we wanted to have a special focus, and we created for this year, small area, which is destined to grow in the future, really to put a light on this special feature in all 20.
Excellent. That's a very important update. I appreciate your sharing. I'd love to ask you, what are the main novelties then this year? What do you suggest, really, that our audience does not miss in these 3 days?
Absolutely. Thank you, Diana. The second very big theme of Cosmopac will be the Cosmo Factory. Okay. This is a project that comes this year to its 9th edition. But there is an important change, okay, in the concept. In the past, we used to concentrate on the behind the scenes. So what happens in the production, in manufacturing of a cosmetic product. So all the steps which make a product possible to come to birth.
Sure.
This year, the themes are two important issues, which are first, again, the raw materials, the importance of ingredients in the making of a beauty product, and secondly, the technology, which is brought into the concept by the track and trace.
Yes.
Track and trace is something which is already present in other industries, like pharmaceutical or food, and is becoming more and more important in the beauty industry. So what we want to show this year is not the behind the scene, but what there is beyond. So we will show how through this track and trace technology, every single product can have its own ID, its own identity, and really the world which is contained in a QR code, in a simple QR code, is endless. So the information which are behind are really a complete world. And this is, of course, something which is very important, both from the brand point of view, because it can be a guarantee to the product. For example, a guarantee towards the parallel markets. But it's also very useful for the end consumer, which is demanding something to guarantee the product that he's using. And a special thank is going to the partners who made this very ambitious project possible, which are Natural is Better, who not only cultivates the aloe vera, which is the ingredient of this miraculous formula.
Yes.
Induplast Group for the packaging, and Antares Vision for the technology. And above all, Studio Sara Ricciardi, who was the design behind the project. And I really invite everybody to go to Pavilion 20 and have a look of this journey into the beauty processes.
Yes, excellent. Thank you so much for that, Antonia. We'll have to be sure to follow your recommendations on that. Samantha, will you please go ahead now and tell us about 2 other salons?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Yes, of course. Today we have another salon which starts, which is Cosmo Perfumery and Cosmetics. As you can see from the map, it takes up quite a large portion of the exhibition center, and about 45% of all of our exhibitors are in this area. We have actually 1,300 exhibitors in Cosmo Perfumery and Cosmetics, and it's quite an international part of the show with companies from 52 countries. So this is where you can find just anything regarding, skincare, body care, sun care, soaps and lotions, you name it, and I think we'll have it. And it basically displays a vast and a splendid array of products ranging from prestige, masstige, mass market, green and organic. There are many game changers among these companies, so I'm sure this is something you really don't want to miss.
Excellent. Thank you for this. And tell us, what then are the special areas you recommend our audience goes to visit?
Yes, if you had to choose, like I said, it's really, really large, but if you had to choose, definitely go to Hall 14, which is our Cosmo Prime, and it hosts a special project called the Extraordinary Gallery. Now, as the name says, it's an extraordinary array of a careful selection of 50 companies of affordable luxury and prestige brands. We also have a focus on indie brands this year. And actually, just next to the gallery, we also have another selection of indie brands, especially from France. There's also one more special area which I would like to highlight to all of you, which is located in Hall 22, and it's the beauty tech area.
Okay.
It's also a selection of tech-related services with virtual try-on apps and 3D artificial intelligence services. So make sure you go there as well.
Excellent, excellent. This all sounds very interesting. I
Definitely.
understand then that tomorrow the Cosmo Hair, Nails, and Beauty Salon will also open. Can you share some perspective into the professional channel?
That's correct. That's the other part, the other salon of the third salon of the show, which will be open tomorrow. As you can see, this is no smaller, let's say. So we have 1,100 companies from 48 countries. And this is where you can find just anything regarding products, equipment, services, and furniture regarding hair, nail, and beauty and spa as well.
Excellent. And I know that there's someone in particular among your exhibitors that you're excited to thank.
Thank you. I really didn't want to miss this topic. I would actually like to give a special thank to all the governments, the boards, the associations, and the organizations which are behind our country pavilions. Actually, this year we have 29 country pavilions. This is an amazing number, and I think it's not just a number, which is amazing, but I find amazing the fact that thanks to these organizations, small and medium and family-owned companies are able to stand out in an environment as huge as that of Cosmoprof. So definitely the country pavilions can be seen as the right breeding ground and the right springboards for so many small companies. And actually, among the companies that have been selected for our Cosmo Trains and also some of the finalists of the Cosmoprof Awards, there are quite some companies who belong to the country pavilions. So like I said, we have 29 country pavilions. You can make basically a trip around the world, starting from Argentina and then going through France, Germany, Ireland, Korea, and then finishing at the other end in the States, just to name a few. There's 29, so I'm sure you will not get bored.
Yes, yes, that's wonderful. Will you tell us now about the main events happening at Cosmoprof?
Yes, I just said you can't get bored, and if we switch to the topic of the events, there are just so many events and insights happening at Cosmoprof. Right where we are now, on Sunday and Monday, you will have Cosmo on Stage, which is a nice area for you to be able to meet with some of the most prominent gurus of the beauty industry. There's also a special focus on hair with Heritage, which is going to showcase on Sunday a special history case, and also Herring selected on Sunday as well, which is a project that we do together with Camera Italiana dell'Acconciatura and Next Fashion Schools, so for the young talents, basically. I'll just quickly go through the other events. World Massage Meeting. This is a 4-day event which will take place in the halls, in the area basically between hall 29 and 28. As the name says, it's dedicated to techniques related to holistic beauty, massage, and anything that actually makes us feel better. There's 22 appointments in this area, so just take a look at the calendar, which is online, and I'm sure that you'll find something of interest for you as well. And then just the last couple of things on hair, dedicated to the hair sector. It will take place on Sunday and Monday. In Hall 37, we have a beautiful arena where you will see basically catwalks. It's about 20 appointments that you will be able to see in Hall 37. And we will start with the Italian Hairdresser Award. So it will give a prize to the best of the Italian hairdressers. And then we have, you can see the calendar with so many events throughout Sunday and Monday. And just to finish it, Cosmo Forum, there are so many other insights regarding the beauty industry with some focuses on some markets. So if you have a chance, just follow us on our social media or our website and take a look at the calendar, and I'm sure I'll see you there. Thank you.
Excellent. That's a very impressive calendar. Indeed. Thank you for that, Samantha. Francesca, excuse me, I will turn to you. I'm wondering, what are the most important initiatives of this Cosmoprof edition?
Oh, thank you, Diana, for the question. I love it. And we are right in the heart of the exhibition, so this is the right place to unveil you some of the special projects that we have conceived for the current edition of Cosmoprof. Since we are in the Cosmoprof arena, and being this one, the first appointment that we were running within the arena, I invite you to keep following what the calendar looks like and take the chance to take part at one of the 2 health sessions that we have conceived with renowned international partners and moderators who will guide you and inspire you along with international key players from the most prestigious companies along very high and well-conceptualized sessions among and about the most advanced topics related to the beauty industries today. And it will last 3 days. It will last from Thursday up to Saturday. And it will be for sure the occasion to learn something more about the industry, get together with your peers and get inspired and go back home with inspiration as ideas so far. But I would like to go ahead and to go next. I want also to unveil Cosmovision. It is a groundbreaking project presented at Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna for the first time. It has been a concept developed by the trend agency's Beauty Streams. It will give you insights about what will be the strategics and pillars for the cosmetic beauty industry in the coming next 5 years. Related to this, there is the Cosmotrends project so far. What's the difference among the Cosmovision and the Cosmotrends? Cosmovision will give you insight and inspirations about macro movements, which are the elements and the pillars that will be guiding and inspiring you along your journey within the beauty industry. So far, the Cosmotrends is the guide you cannot miss for trend scouters, press influencers, buyers looking for products, inspirations, proposals, and I have also to thank again Beauty Streams because it's been curating so far the report. We have identified the exhibitors who currently are part of the report and are the go-to-market trends as of today. With regards to Cosmovision and Cosmotrends, I invite you all to go outside the arena and visit the both installations, so you will have the experience to go through from the future up to the present. And last but not least, I would like to mention Cosmoprof and Cosmopac Awards. These are the Oscars of beauty, and it is a concept we strongly believe in. It is devoted to the excellence in the beauty industry. Outside the arena, right outside the arena, you will find the installation and discover who are the finalists. As Samantha mentioned, there are renowned companies from country pavilions and a very good representation of companies coming from worldwide. And we are very excited because tomorrow night we will learn all together who will be the winners, and they will be announced, celebrated, and awarded together with us. So don't miss all the opportunities that we have created on purpose for you, and enjoy the exhibition. Thank you.
Wonderful. I know, as you mentioned, Francesca, that we can see all the award finalists right now on display just outside of this room. And as you mentioned, when we come in on Saturday, the displays of the 2023 Cosmoprof and Cosmopac award winners will be clearly marked for everyone to see. So this is very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, each of you. I'm going to ask, now that we hear from Mrs. Milena Del Grosso about the important support that the Italian trade agency provides to Cosmoprof events.
Good morning to everybody. I don't know if you know that the Italian Trade Agency is a government agency dependent from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and in the international cooperation. We are cooperating with Cosmo since a lot of time. And so, for these reasons, we are very proud to be here to support this, renewed event after the COVID year. And so I would like to thank you, Bologna Fiere and Cosmoprof, for all the support we received from them in this time to promote the sector, the cosmetic and the perfumery sector around the world. We worked for a lot of time during the COVID year, even in a digital manner. And now we are very proud to announce that we have here about 150 visitors invited from us from 48 countries. But actually our activities during the COVID time and in last months to support the organization of this fair, road shows abroad and something like this, were so worldwide spread that we received this day the notice that we have about 153 visitors in the countries represented from visitors today. So this is a big result, and we hope that this exhibition would be the starting of a new year. So thanks to everybody for being here. Thanks to have accepted our invitation. And we hope to see you again in the next times all over the world in the exhibition we support in other continents. For instance, we support Cosmoprof even in India, in China, in North America, in other countries with, a kind of organization of the Italian participation to these fairs abroad. So this is a special thanks for the foreigners visiting the fair in Italy and visiting us in these countries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Yes, thank you for that, Mrs. Del Grosso. And thank you also to Francesca, Samantha, and Antonia. Thank you so much. Now, let's take a journey around the world and discover the events and projects of the Cosmoprof International Network. I would like to kindly invite to the stage Francesca Donati, International Marketing Manager of Bologna Fiere Cosmoprof, Ed McNeil, Senior Vice President of the USA Beauty Portfolio, Angel Fu, Event Director of Informa Markets Asia, and Prachi Shah, Project Director of Informa Markets India. Thank you all for being here. I know some of you traveled quite a long way to be in Bologna for this event. Thank you all. Francesca, I have to say, it's really quite impressive to see how strategic that the Cosmoprof brand is all over the world.
Yes, Diana. The Cosmoprof brand is really well known all around the world.
Are you doing that?
No. I think that we can say that it's recognized as a strategic business partner by more than 10,000 exhibitors and more than 500,000 visitors coming from every angle of the world. If you think we started 54 years ago in Bologna, and now we are in Asia Pacific, in North America, in India, in Asian countries, and we do not stop. We are still moving forward.
It's amazing. And can you tell us what is the secret to the success of Cosmoprof's events?
Not sure I can disclose all the secrets of our brand. But we can, as you can see on the beautiful image of our network, identify 4 values. The first one is global language. I think that I often say that the Cosmoprof brand speaks a global language, the wonderful language of beauty, but with a great attention to local essence. What does it mean? It means that in the recent years, but not only in the recent, we developed an ability to adapt to each country, each area, each market, especially where we are present with a destination. But we listen to local needs. We try to match the needs of the market where we are present. And we try to give priority to the different and outstanding cultures we are dealing with. And this is feasible and possible thanks to our local colleagues and local partners. Sure. Another point is sharing. The Cosmoprof brand awareness has been growing over 50 years. But we are expanding collecting expertise, know-how, and skills. And we are really proud and happy to share extraordinary results, good ideas, but also lessons learned. This is really important. And strong identity. Yeah, we have teams coming from all over the world. But during the year, we work on Cosmoprof-branded projects and tools that share the same format. And it's important to us saying that every single day we spend many efforts, but with great passion, to get our brand stronger. And this allows us to be ready to be on the international scenario over our competitors. The last secret is about the type of relation we establish with our technical and strategic partners, stakeholders, customers, because we base our partnership on trust and reliability.
Yes.
Always in search for high quality in terms of client care and services.
Sure.
I think that these are the 4 values that we base our Cosmoprof brand identity.
It's a secret no more. Thank you for that, Francesca. Let's have a look now at the main events of the Cosmoprof platform. I would like to play a short video showcasing the Cosmoprof International Network and its main events. So, Ed, we see there at the end there is some really important news for the U.S. market. Can you please give us an overview of the main Cosmoprof events in that region?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, first of all, for letting us be here and present you Cosmoprof North America. The event that we do in Las Vegas, Nevada, continues to grow every year. The market in the United States is very, very strong for the beauty industry. And more importantly, Cosmoprof North America is the only show in the United States that covers the beauty industry from start to finish, packaging from start to finish, covers everything. So we're very excited. Also, the Cosmoprof Vegas show last year in 2022 was very, very strong. We had over 1,100 exhibitors, over 30,000 attendees, And moving forward into 23, we're very, very excited. We're expecting to reach pre-COVID numbers. So we're looking to exceed our numbers from last year. Over 1,200 exhibitors, over 33,000 attendees. So we're very excited for the outlook of Las Vegas and look forward to making it bigger and better each and every year. As mentioned earlier, we have a launch that is starting in January of 2024, which we are thrilled to announce here today. It will be in Miami, which, as we all know, is the gateway to Latin America. Latin America is a booming, booming market for our industry. So we're thrilled to be launching in Miami. Not only will we make the Latin market our focus, but in addition to the Latin market, we'll focus on Mexico, as well as the Eastern Corridor of the United States. So again, thank you for the opportunity to be here, and we're thrilled to present Las Vegas and the launch of Miami in January of 24. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ed. Angel, let's talk about Cosmoprof CBE ASEAN, held in Thailand, as well as Cosmoprof Asia, which will finally be back in Hong Kong this coming November. So, Angel, I'd ask if you could please share with us the main features for these two events.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to share with you some updates of the two Cosmoprof events in Asia. Cosmoprof CBE ASEAN in Bangkok this September, and Cosmoprof Asia's taking place in Hong Kong this November. Cosmoprof CBE ASEAN is the fifth destination of Cosmoprof Network's events, offering an ample opportunity for beauty companies looking to expand the business in the fast-growing ASEAN region. The first edition of the show was held successfully last year in Bangkok. We have received a very positive feedback, commenting in high standards of the events and high-quality business opportunity created for buyer and seller. This remarkable result definitely set a solid foundations for coming editions. This year, Cosmoprof CBE ASEAN will start from 14 to 16 September 2023 and move to a brand new venue, Queen Surrogate National Convention Center in Bangkok. It's a world-class exhibition venue located in the heart of downtown Bangkok, so which is very easy accessible all over Bangkok. We expect this event will host over 1,000 exhibitors and brands in an exhibition area over 17,000 square meters. Over 12,000 attendees are expected to visit the 3-day events, out of which 30% from international attendance. Buyer will be able to discover the latest launch of brand-finished cosmetics for ASEAN markets, as well as customized supply chain solution for OEM, ODM, manufacturing, and multi-motive packaging. Thailand is already established itself as a beauty hub of innovations and quality. So therefore, we have created a special area called Beauty Made in Thailand, where you can discover a wide selection of authentic Thai beauty products in high-quality services and competitive pricing. So please join us this September at Cosmoprof CBE ASEAN in Bangkok and find out more the best offering for ASEAN market.
Excellent.
And let's move on our flagship event in Hong Kong, Cosmoprof Asia in Hong Kong, taking place every November in Hong Kong. And Cosmoprof Asia is well established as a leading trade show connecting beauty brands, suppliers, and buyers across Asia-Pacific regions and worldwide, covering every segment of beauty. Last year, due to the pandemic, Cosmoprof Asia was relocated to Singapore as a special edition. So exhibitor and visitor appreciate the opportunity to reconnect, share industry insights, and find out new business partners face-to-face. So this year, in 2023, I'm very pleased to announce that Cosmoprof Asia will return to its hometown, Hong Kong, and continue its successful formula of one fair, two venues. Cosmopack Asia, focusing on beauty supply chain, will take place at Asia World Expo from 14 to 16 November, while Cosmoprof Asia, featuring finished product, will be held in Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center from 15 to 17 November in Hong Kong. We expect to attract more than 2,000 exhibitors and over 60,000 attendees from all over the world, covering a total exhibition area over 100,000 square meters across 2 venues. There will be over 20 country pavilions and groups, and to showcase their region-specific cosmetic product and services. With China and Hong Kong cross-border reopening, strong attendance is anticipated from Chinese exhibitors and visitors. China is expecting to be one of the top visiting countries, followed by other countries in Asia Pacific, Europe, and United States. The show is 8 months away from now, but we have received overwhelming inquiry for exhibiting and visiting. With all these good sites, we are confident that Cosmoprof Asia and Cosmoprof Asia 2023 in Hong Kong will be another successful event for beauty community from Asia Pacific and international markets. So I'm looking forward to welcoming all of you to the 2 vibrant Cosmoprof events in Asia. So see you in Bangkok this September and November in Hong Kong. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Angel. And equally exciting, this December from the 7th to the 9th, Cosmoprof India will be taking place in Mumbai. Prachi, tell us what we can expect from this exhibition.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody, and namaste from India. So in case anyone's wondering why India, India is the 5th largest economy in the world with 1.3 billion people. It's a large number of people, and it's growing at a 40% for the beauty industry. So this is the reason we decided to launch Cosmoprof India in the year 2018. And since then, there's been no looking back. It's been a successful story with the 4th edition now at a new venue, Geo World Convention Center, on the 7th to the 9th of December in India, in Mumbai, where we would love to welcome you all to see the big spread of exhibitors, where we're looking at 450 plus exhibiting brands with over 9,000 to 10,000 visitors. We're hosting a lot of buyers from global markets because now that everything's opened up, we see a huge participation from all our country participations coming back with pavilions from Korea, Taiwan, ITA, New South Wales. So we've seen a tremendous support from international visitors, exhibitors, and of course, domestic stands very strong. In the year 2022, we launched Cosmopack as a separate entity. Of course, Cosmoprof and Cosmopack have always been strong pillars, and now that we've got both, we're also expanding in ingredients because India has huge potential in ingredients market. So we see all three. So we're trying to have the entire umbrella, the entire gamut of the beauty personal care industry under one roof. And we're happy to be connecting and bridging the gap between international markets who are looking to come to India. So we're happy to have Cosmoprof as a bridge, the perfect matchmaking area for you all to be there to see how India is also scaling up.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Prachi. Francesca, earlier you referred to visual identity as one of the key elements for the success of the Cosmoprof brand. And here in Bologna, we're surrounded by the fantastic images of campaigns for this 2023 Cosmoprof exhibitions worldwide, and they look really amazing.
Yeah, it's much pleasure now to show you the backstage of ADV campaign 2023. And I'm sure that you understand all the efforts that we are spending to have a strong identity. Please, let's go with the video.
Thank you, Francesca. Thank you also to Ed, to Angel, and to Prachi. I really appreciate your insights. I would also like to thank all of you so much for being here today and for your attention during this journey into the world of Cosmoprof. Let me kindly remind you to follow the Cosmoprof website and the official social media profiles for updates on what's happening during the exhibition. Stay tuned also for more details on the upcoming events and projects of the network worldwide. And please, enjoy your time here at Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna 2023. Thank you. Thank you.